I call this field my science project. It's an 18-acre field that is red brick clay. When it's dry, it gets big cracks and fissures in it, and it won't grow anything. Does great if there's enough moisture, but dry, nothing grows. So my goal has been to see if through crop rotations and cover cropping and no-till drilling, I can change the tilth of the soil, increase the organic matter, increase its capacity to hold water, and generally change the structure of the whole field. My plan has been to do that through changing the various crops summer and winter to see what I can accomplish. Another interesting thing about this field is that it floods. Not unusual for it to flood annually. Last spring, it was completely underwater, and if you look at that blind in the background, the water was all the way to the bottom of it. It was there for perhaps a month. After that, once the water went down, interestingly enough, the field was clean as it could be. It was perfect for planting. There was a lot of moisture, so I came in immediately and I planted it in 8.5 pounds to the acre of sun hemp, 25 pounds to the acre of cowpeas, 12 pounds to the acre of soybeans. I had some buckwheat and some sunflowers in to boot. What I found was, with 8.5 pounds of sun hemp to the acre, it completely choked everything out. At first everything grew together, but once the sun hemp started getting up about this tall, it is very aggressive. It loves this soil, and it choked everything out. But it made a lot of great hard duff, as you can see here. Now this might take a long time to break down, but it will break down and hopefully increase the organic matter. The other thing about the sun hemp, though, even though it was probably 10 to 12 feet tall, it also had a lot of leaves to it. And those leaves melted into the soil and created the duff on top that I'm after. Now if you look down here at the soil, you'll see how hard it is. It's wet. It's been raining all month, and still I can only get that much of the shovel into it. So it'll be interesting to see if over time I can change loosen this soil up with the crops and change the tilth of it. Right now in the fall, what I have planted in it is 75 pounds to the acre of Elbon rye, 25 pounds to the acre of wheat, and 3 pounds to the acre of daikon radishes. I didn't plant any legumes in it because I'm going back and forth with a summer crop that has a lot of legumes in it, so I didn't think the extra nitrogen would be that valuable. That said, I think this coming fall I may include crimson clover and some turnips in the batch just to get more root structure and get different things growing with different roots at different depths. As I mentioned, as the summer comes around, I'm going to back off on the sun hemp a little bit and go with about 5 pounds of sun hemp to the acre. I'll stay with the 25 pounds of cowpeas and 12 pounds of soybeans. I'll add the buckwheat and I'll add the sunflowers as well. And I'm planting another field in some pearl millet. I may throw a little pearl millet and a little grain sorghum in here, again, just to get as many different species as possible. If I could get up to 7 different species in my cover mix, then I think that would offer so many different root structures, so many different leaf structures to capture carbon out of the atmosphere, fix it into the soil, and hey, what a fun experiment. Let's see what happens. It'll be great for the soil, it'll be great for the wildlife. Stay tuned, I'll keep you posted.